Hey, what's going on, folks? It's JC over at Dr. Detail Auto Detailing and Window Tinting. So what I'm going to show you today is I'm using a couple of different products. I'm using some menzerna liquid sanding. And somebody asked me the other day, does the liquid sanding work on heavy oxidation? And I replied, yeah, sure will. And it'll cut the step of sandpaper, DA, by hand, whatever you do. So I've been working on this already. This is just a little bit of the liquid sanding, okay? This was severely heavy oxidized, just like the black. The black looked the same way. So what I like to do after I get through everything with the liquid sanding, I'm going to want to finish it up with the 400. And then, I mean, you don't really have to do this, but it just really makes it pop. Use the menzerna one-step marine, and then follow it up with their protection. And then once you do that, I mean, my God, it's going to be just amazing shine. It'll last a while. I suggest finding yourself a good sealant that you like to use to seal up your polish or seal up your sealant wax. So give me 1 second. I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time. So let me just go ahead and cut this down a little bit. We'll do the one step with the menzerna liquid sanding, and then I'll show you the 400 behind that. And yeah, I mean, you could just go with that and you'd be gold. But if you really want to stand out and have that, oh my God, look on the water, you can follow it up with a one step, then a 3-step, and then the 4-step. Because the 1-step's going to be a 1 and 2-step combined. So it's like a medium compound / polish. So you're removing more scratches that the 400 might have put in. Liquid sanding puts micro scratches in it you can't see. Lots of swirls you can't see until you get out in the sun, and it's like, oh, look at all that. Look at all that. Wow. So the best thing to do is cut it down with a heavy cut pad twice. And then when you go to the 1-step, you can use a heavy cut foam pad or a heavy cut finishing pad with wool. I like to use the wool sometimes. Sometimes I'll grab a heavy cut foam pad with the DA so I can start working some swirls out. And once I start working those swirls out, I mean, that's just one last step I got to deal with. And it gives me that pow I'm looking for. So hold on 1 second. And as you've noticed, I'm using just really small amounts of the liquid sanding because you don't have to cake this stuff up. You cake it up, it's going to cake your pad up, and then you're going to be cutting a lot and sparing, so you can see the oxidations coming off. But now look at it. That's just liquid sanding. That's it. That's it. But you'll notice the haziness and the cloudiness, so you want to get rid of that because that's from where the sanding marks are at. So once again, I use very little. Little goes a long way. Give me 1 second. So alright, I finished it up with the 400. Now you can see my shiny bald head clear as day in that reflection. So I left this one over here to show you a stark difference between the compound. You can see the haze, and like I said, that's scratches, that's residue, it's all kinds of stuff. But we took it from this for the blue look just like the black does. Spotty, oxidized, chalky, blah. People are like, oh, what can I do? There's a couple things you can do. You can use the liquid sanding, follow up with the 400, and then you could follow up, like I said, the menzerna 1-step polish. That will get rid of a little bit more of the haze, give it more brilliant shine. I mean, look at that shine. You can see the wall behind me. You can read the sign behind me. Over here, it's just instantly blurry, chalky, can't see shit. To this. This is going to give you that customer's look, or if you're doing it yourself, it's going to give you that look you're looking for, like, wow, menzerna is the poo-poo. So I'll show you guys what finish up looks like, because I'm pretty much done with this side. But this is what it'll look like when you're done. And what I did is I did the liquid sanding, just to get rid of all that heavy cut oxidation, because I didn't like the oxidation, because it was just really bad on the bottom, really spotty on the top of the bow on your port side. But look at that. This was liquid sanding, full 100, one step, and then I followed it up with their sealant. So I'm going to wash it one more time, and then I'm going to put Super 1000 on it to lock it in. But yeah, heavy, chalky, whatever, you got to spend a few minutes on it, you know, like on the back. I spent about a minute with the liquid sanding it down, sanding it down with the buffer. Then I spent about another minute with the 400, sand it down, sand it down, sand it down, sand it down. And then, you know, you can use, like I said, wool pads, which I like the Buff and Shine double side. I like the Buff and Shine Euro heavy cut pad, blue, because it's going to take that menzerna and just cut it in there and really just work it in. I mean, look at the results. Once you put the sealer on there, the sealer is just going to give it that lasting pop and that really clear look. I mean, see how clear it is? I mean, this is amazing. This is artwork right here, babe. You can see the building in the side of the tow rail. That's amazing. So when you guys are ready to check out stuff, you know, hit us up on the internet, drdetailwindowtint.com. If you get any value out of these videos, I really appreciate it if you give me the thumbs up, share it on your Facebook, or tell your friends about me. I appreciate it. Like I said again, we're Dr. Detail Auto Detailing and Window Tinting, where we basically detail and tint anything. See ya!